seeing how well Kareem is doing there in Kansas City, how happy are you for him that he was able to go back there and have the kind of success that he's having?
I was excited for him for sure. Obviously he got drafted there. It means a lot to him. He was on pace to, having crazy numbers when he first got to his first year and second year, and obviously he ended up here for whatever reason. But I had a chance to get to meet him, play with him, which I'm blessed. He's more than teammates, a brother to me. So to see him get to go back, he always expressed how much Kansas City meant to him. So to see him go back there and have success, I know that's what he's always dreamed of. So I'm super proud of him, happy for him, happy to see him on Sunday.
Nick, you don't make the decisions. We know that. Did you question why he's not here?
Who's that?
Kareem?
Nah, that's above my pay grade. I know. But I would love. I love Kareem. I love the running backs we have here. So.
Was it hard for him to have to leave here and not get re-signed back here this year?
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Kareem's from Cleveland. He loves Cleveland Browns. He is a Brown. So yeah, I'm sure it was hard for him. But he's back where he started. So.
Nick, with everything you've been through with the knee and then the fact you guys have been eliminated in the playoffs, is there any thought to you kind of shutting it down for the end of the season to get that knee even better for next year?
I have a long way to go before I shut anything down. So, every time I go out there, it's practice reps, game reps, it's me, just getting better physically, mentally, all around. So I'm nowhere near shutting it down, not even a thought.
You had your longest run, and it was 19 yards on Sunday. Do you feel close to really ripping a big one off here?
It felt good to get in the open field. Obviously, it's been a while since I've done that off a run play, but it felt good. Hopefully, we can just build on top of that. But have a great challenge this week with Kansas City Chiefs. But looking forward to getting back.
How are you kind of judging your progress that you've made? Is it stats? Is it how you feel on Mondays? Like, what are the things you're kind of looking at to see how far you've come?
It's the small things with me. Able to just as simply as breaking the tackle or making the right cut or right read. That's the biggest thing for me right now. But other than that, I do feel better.
It seems like the blocking has improved in the recent weeks. What do you think the reason for that is?
Yeah, the O-line's done a great job from the beginning of the year until right now, especially in the pass protection. Those guys work hard every day. Andy's been on them, want to improve, but the guys up front, they want to be better for our team and for themselves. So I think just kudos to them for all coming together and figuring it out.
Joel said after the game that it's hard to establish the run and get better at it when you're throwing the ball as much as you guys are at like 70% clip. Do you feel like that's one of the reasons the run game hasn't been able to take off, just because you don't run it as much as you used to?
I think that's part of it, but I think we got to give them a reason to run the ball more, in which I feel like that's my responsibility along the offensive lineman, Jerome, just to get them reasons to run the ball more.
Nick, the Chiefs are limiting opposing teams to 80 rushing yards a game this season. So as you guys are preparing for this game, as in the run, how are you mentally preparing for that, knowing that they're really good in that area?
We know they're really good, so it's going to be a challenge, obviously, but we rise to the occasions, and so we're excited about going against a great defense.
Nick, you mentioned you thought about going back to Pittsburgh. What were the emotions like on Sunday, being back there?
It was great. Obviously, what happened last year didn't cross my mind. Just happy to go out there and, play against a great team and play with my teammates.
Did you have any interactions with Minka?
No.
Also, obviously, you found out this week you got chosen by your teammates for the Blood Courage Awards. What does that honor mean to you, knowing what that award represents?
Yeah, it means a lot, obviously. My teammates thought of me to win the award, and just thinking back to all the rehab process, everything I've been through, I couldn't have done it without my teammates, my coaches, the city of Cleveland, everyone around me.
I think speaking of that, I think I saw a tweet of the ceremony yesterday. You said you want to be a Brown for life. How important is it for you to finish your career here?
Obviously, it's important. I started here. I like to finish here. Cleveland just means a lot to me. Everything we've been through, ups and downs. But I'm proud of to be drafted here.
Have there been any discussions about beyond this year?
Oh, you good? You good?
Actually, you the enemy this week, right?
What? Oh. Yeah, we gonna have to do it to y'all.
Yeah. We'll have to talk about that.
Did you get targeted at all Sunday?
I didn't get not one target. I was very disappointed in that. But I was talking to Coach Tom on the sideline. I'm like, Coach, let me get some action. He was like, man, we're not messing with you today. So I knew the type of game that was gonna be. I wasn't gonna get too many targets. So I wish they did though.
Is that the ultimate sign of respect, though?
Yeah, it was definitely a great sign of respect, but I enjoy making plays on the ball and competing. I mean, I was out there competing still, but being able to try to affect the game in a better way and make plays.
Denzel, you've had a few games against Mahomes now in your career. What do you think? You're the best out there.
Say it again.
Is Mahomes the best out there?
He definitely have one of the best resumes out there, so you got to give him his respect. And we're looking forward to going against him. They're won Super Bowls, so it's great to see how we match up against those guys, and I'm looking forward to it.
Do you know Travis Kelce fairly well from both of you guys being from around here? I know
Mhm.
it's different age groups and stuff like that, but how well do you know him? What do you know about him, and just how good has he played?
Yeah, he's a great guy personally, and obviously on the field, he's a great player, Hall of Fame player. Makes a lot of plays for those guys. Him and Mahomes they go hand in hand with each other, and definitely presents a great challenge for us.
Could you see your?
How about Worthy and just what he's done his rookie year and added to their pass game, and them getting D-Hop too, and how that offense has changed?
Yeah, they got a lot of great receivers and guys that can make plays with the ball in their hands, and Worthy's one of those guys, fast guy. Take the top off the defense, and D-Hop, everyone knows what he's done in this league so far. Great contested catch guy. And like I said, Mahomes, he gives the ball to his playmakers, and they do the rest.
With Kansas City, it feels like their offense isn't as explosive as it was a couple of years ago. Is a defense, if you have to make them march down the field and they take 10 plays or 12 plays, I know they have a bunch of those kind of drives. How disciplined do you have to be as a defense to make an offense do that?
Yeah, we got to be very disciplined. It's a very disciplined team that they are. And like you said, they've been marching down the field and able to put points on the board. And they got playmakers. So we got to just do our assignment and execute that.
Denzel, obviously, Greg going to the IR is a loss for you guys in the secondary. You guys have such camaraderie. You work so well together. Just how do you guys kind of respond to that and try to kind of keep it moving without it?
Yeah, I hate that for Greg, but we got guys that are going to step up. Cameron Mitchell, Miles Harden. So I think guys they're going to be ready, and they're going to get a lot more playing time, which would be good. Just see those guys come out there and compete. But definitely got to step up with Greg going out.
Denzel, when you guys played them in the playoffs like 4 years ago, did it feel like this would almost be like an annual event, that these were going to be two teams that were going to match up year to year in the playoffs?
Yeah, definitely felt that way, and it hurts us not being where our goal was set to making it to the playoffs, but we're still going to go in and treat it as such. Like this is a playoff game. This is our Super Bowl and playoff game, so we're going to take each week like that and try to come back better next year, though.
Is it surprising to you that they're still doing it? I mean, that seems so long ago.
That they're still doing it?
Yeah.
No, they're a great team, great coaches, great players. Mahomes, a great player. So I mean, I'm not too surprised by it. They're a great team and well coached. So I'm not too surprised.
What does it mean for you guys, even in this 3-2 season, to go out and beat the Super Bowl champions?
It mean a lot. I mean, that's what I said. This is a big game for us. It's also the next game. That's what makes it a big game. But just to see where we match up against those guys, like I said, they won Super Bowls and everything, and just going out there and competing and trying to get a win each week.
Denzel, the worst thing a team can do is give Patrick Mahomes the ball last. So how do you guys keep the ball, make sure he doesn't get the ball last Sunday?
Man, we gotta do our job and our assignment, try to put as many points on the board as we can, and not make it get into that position. So we'll see how the game goes.
What have you seen out of Cam in the 2 years he's been here?
And Cam, he's like a veteran player out there, so I don't think it's going to be no drop-off with Cam coming in. He's a great nickel, communicates out there for us, gets guys in the right position. He's a good player, so he has a lot of playing time out there, so I think he'll be well.
The Chiefs have had an element of luck in some of their games.
Say it again?
The Chiefs have had an element of luck in some of their wins. And hit the goalpost.
Right.
You think that's fair with two-time Super Bowl champion?
Whether it's fair or not, that's how the game goes sometimes. So they're able to put themselves in positions to have some luck go their way if that's the case. But like I said, they're a good team. Whether it's luck or not, they put themselves in position to have it go that way.
Denzel, going back to Mahomes, how does he extend from those? How do you guys as a secondary have to be aware of that?
Yeah, he obviously has a amazing arm and able to stretch the field with his arm, but using his legs as well, able to maneuver throughout the pocket and, like I said, stretch the field. So whether he's close to going out of bounds, he's still looking down the field to get his guys the ball.
With Travis, obviously he's going to be lined up more inside, obviously, but just as a whole secondary, how do you guys kind of communicate to sort of be aware of where he is at all times? How do you kind of communicate those things throughout a game, especially without somebody like J.O.K. out there who kind of that would be more
Right. Yeah, just really getting the call and executing our assignment on that specific play. And yeah, definitely got to be alert of where he's at on the field. And everything else will take care of itself. It'll be good.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.